we're doing something special for you today. We're giving away a binder from TCG Metal out here. Now, I've had the chance, I have a Promethean Princess one of this that I've had the chance to open up and showcase, and I gotta tell you, the fact that you can actually get these is actually really, really cool. They have so many cool designs, but you probably want to know. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and take a look over here on their website. If you get some time later today, if you're curious about some of the cool stuff that they have over here, I would take some time just kind of take a gander and see what they actually have on their site, especially when you're getting into the tokens and things like this as well for the field centers. I think this is one of the cooler things that they had going for them out here. So especially, you know, depending on what kind of works and things that you might like, I do recommend checking that out. So if you do want to walk away with this binder, I'll leave a link down below so you guys can check out their site, and, you know, leave a comment down below so you guys can get entered into this. Now let's pass on over to Market Watch. Alright, make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. So, about all of the Gladiator Beast cards that have been going wild today. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is, a lot of this stuff was already up from Edison. This, you know, I don't expect to see some major crazy things happening. I mean, sure, 75 on Bestiaries might look a little bit discouraging in terms of what was the rest of this stuff. Heraclinos, nice $64 with a market price at 80. Hella reprint boxes. Secret Heraclinoses, these things have a $60 price tag the way it looks back here. You can get a light plate for 52 and then heading on up to 58. So, okay, so Secret Rares are still looking where they should be. Rediaries, I don't know why people seem to think that this isn't a $50 card, which it already was this way because of Edison. Like, it just so happens that recently you've already had sales bump up to this. Like, you're not going to get these cheaper, I'm afraid. Like, today's releases just kind of nail coffin to this card being $50 for the time being, because for whatever reason, Rediari just has not had a reprint. Sam Knight, still $40. You can get the reprint Rediari, it's a nice $46 out here for a rare. I guarantee you this card's going to get reprinted soon. Star Pack Guys RS, surprisingly, there's $23, which is kind of cool, actually. Liquaris, I mean, these still have value. I mean, yeah, $29. So, I mean, like, that's your Edison major buyout stuff. But, I mean, let's shift on back here. Let's see what else we got cooking up in the theme of madness. Oh, boy, Octavius out here, $16, okay? War Chariots, still 13 bucks, 11 listings, okay. A Quest moving on along here. Darius, 18 listings. Test Tigers, 5 bucks. No real move there. Torox, still cheap. Bestiaries, still 3 bucks. Not really all that surprised there about that. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, Sidari's still coming along. Haplamas, poor guy. Not really worth it anymore, but I also see Esadari Duels League's got a little bit of value back here. Alright. Yeah, honestly, in terms of the midsection of Glads, I don't see anything moving really too crazily back here. The old field spell. It's a sad day when they have to update the field spell to the point of just destroying the old one because the card is just so literally worthless. Hey, look, more War Chariots. The common is now worth $3 for War Chariot. The rares, still 3 bucks as well for Gladiator Beast. And then, of course, Neurokius, still a little bit cheap. And then, of course, Tamer Editor, 36 listings. Not really... 36 is a good number to still see on that, considering that thing cheats things out. But down here at the bottom, good news, everybody. There's really no major Gladiator Beast buyouts that I can see right now. All right, looking good. Now, on the other hand, Arcana Force. Hey, 118 for 6 of these things. Okay. How is Zawworldo? The World Reprint Ultimate Rares, $17 a piece. Well, those are cratered off. Okay. What about OG Print Worlds? See that these have also gone up. I'm kind of glad to see that the new support kind of deviated a little bit from things. It looks like First Ed Zawworldos are $75 a piece. Well, you can say I'm not surprised about that, considering all things. Okay, regular World's 3 bucks. Wow, Light Ruler reprints are 7 bucks. Okay, 30 listings for the Dark Ruler. Okay, so it looks like out here most of the things we were expecting. Secret Rare Worlds, $3. Starfoils, $2. It looks like most of the Arcana 4 stuff didn't really go too sideways, which is good. All right, you have enough prints of these things out here. They've done great. The Fool coming in at $1. Yeah, most of this stuff is fine, which honestly, I'm really happy about that, actually. That's really, really good. All right, it's just, I wish Arcana Force just had more better cards than what they have available. All right, so finally shifting on along. So Sage of Eyes of Blue got that confirmation on that sweet, sweet, sweet Ultimate Rare for OTS Pack 27. And I'm sure most of us are just, we're real skippity on that. Yeah, 10, 11 bucks now. It looks like we've lost a little bit of value on Sage for the Secret Rares, which, I mean, okay, sure. $9 here. Ultras coming in at 5s. More 5ers, and basically 5 to 6. So every copy of Sage with Eyes of Blue is floating at a decent level. And I think that's pretty good, actually. The Heavenly Gate of the Minkanko, we're down to 20 listings for this. This is what, when your opponent controls a monster that is equipped with an equipped card, all monsters your opponent control must attack monsters equipped with equipped cards. And if your Minkanko monster battles, your opponent can activate cards to the end of the damage step. And at the end of the damage step, if your Minkanko monster attack, it's an equipped card you control the graveyard, it can attack again. It has to attack another monster, too. I'm surprised to see that this is gaining traction right now, trying to be a $5 to $6 card. Actually, Minkanko in general has been gaining a little bit of momentum as of late. I guess people just are like, hey, you know, like this deck's got some cool things it can do. And that's not bad, but I'm just kind of interested to see how things are going to go. I guess Firewall Defender's also been kind of going stupid back here. Hey, look, another card that didn't get the reprint. And by stupid, I mean, it's $3 for this. Like, this isn't necessarily bad. It's still from Cyberstorm Access. It's just one of those things that people are like, ooh, you know, like, we've got, you know, it didn't get the reprint, you know, we gotta be aware of it. So, I mean, I guess, sure. And then we also got Karma Cut. I would assume that this has got to do with older format applications out here as to why this has been going up. I mean, we've seen this in the past start to rotate up. I'm seeing 40 bucks, 43 on up to, where are my first eds at? I hit one here at 65, sure. 90, $91 for a first ed. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to spend $90 on that. That's pretty ridiculous, actually. DRO4s are also kind of expensive. I would... See, this is one of those times you look at the DRO4 and you're like, oh, hey, you know, $32 for this. I would rather spend that than getting the Ultimate Rare. But, you know, the DRO4 and this were always kind of arguing with each other on who the higher rarity was. So, something to kind of take note of. Super Ancient Deep Sea Coilcant. Looks like a lot of the water mermill decks that were wanting to play this have kind of started to cut it right now, though. It's not stopping it from having some movements. 2024-22 right now. Your lowest, 20 bucks for on them, which is not terrible. This is one of those ones that we get to go find the mod play for 30 for first ed. I don't like that at all, but man, you really, $52 for a near mint. So I can get an unlim for 20 bucks, or I can spend another $30 to get a first ed. Yeah, no thanks. Retaliating Sea. Yeah, this thing's been kind of going a little bit bonkers out here. First of all, you've got two prints of this thing. You've got the OTS pack version, which for whatever reason right now is an $11 card. All right, I mean, it's upon activates a spell card. It's a walking, talking macrocosmo. Really wish we could search for, you know, some good cards off of this, but, you know, we can't. So there's that. But then it's really funny because, you know, the ultra rare exists of this, and the ultra rare is 80 cents. So I guess, are we really making, is this from the era that OTS pack, I guess, is considered the higher rarity for this? That's interesting. Of course, common retaliating seas are all just cheap across the board. So this is one of those cards you look at, you're like, oh hey, like this is some real high stuff out here. Orcust, quick check-in back here. Nice $135 for these things. Galtea still sitting about 63s. Dingrissu's at 20 bucks. Grissu's coming in about 15s. I want a quarter century of this. Quarter century dings are 11 to 15, sure. Cheap. I also do see Orcus Nightmares gain some traction out here. Orchestrated Returns, also $3. Another threer. Okay. Yeah, most of your Orca stuff looks like it's doing pretty gosh darn solidly well out here. Okay. And then we got Kashtira Fenrir. I also love the fact that the picture that they have on the display actually has the hollow off. Yeah, look how far down these have actually gone on the dip here. You're still at $21 for Ultimate Fenrirs. Isn't it crazy to think about out here? How much value Fenrir has just kind of had over time and then the dip down? Yeah, even like your sales data here is crazy. Yeah, well, that's everything for today. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.